You can get them at Hollywood at Home in Loman's Plaza. And you can also get them at Groove Farm, Spiny Norman, and Music Exchange, Short Cheap. But let me remind you that we don't make a profit of anything. We make a loss off these tapes. We're just putting them out to get to you, the viewer, the alternative message here. Because like on the first one, we got Michelle Markowitz just going quickly, J.P. Coffin, Slackjaw Katie, James Rossini. On the second one, Cher, Grill Theater, Dave Ford, and C.J. Genevieve, Tom Gassing, Fake Ads, McGorry. Okay. So if you got all that, get our tapes. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine, and you'll have a real good time. Okay, we're going to get to our first guest here, and his name is David Goodrich.
That's right.
Dave, how you doing? Let's have a big hand. All right, David is a local artist here on the Kansas City scene.
Right.
And he's brought a few paintings with him, and he's going to talk about them. Later on, we're going to have Crazy River, and I don't mean the mighty Mississippi, and the people from Run the Box. So stay tuned. Okay, now, Dave, how you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Wait a minute, I've been here before. No, we did that. Okay, you're an artist in Kansas City scene. What type of art do you do?
Well, types like this, a lot of portrait painting, that kind of thing. Kind of thick paint, big stuff, and all that kind of thing.
They are, now you use oil paint, right?
That's acrylic.
Right.
It's acrylic paint. Right.
And now, from what I hear, you take from your subjects actual real people.
Right. Right.
Pretty much all based on real people. Could you
Right,
tell us about
much.
this one here, perhaps?
Well, actually, this is me. I don't know if that's a real person.
I don't know. I can't tell if that's you. No,
don't
I
know.
can tell. Yeah. It's obvious.
Right.
Very good artist. You can capture like a person there.
Well, that was
It's
easy to do because
yeah.
anytime I got stuck, I could run and look in the mirror. So that
What's,
was like cheating.
What's with the infinity aspect? It looks like a painting of a painting of a painting of a painting.
That's right.
Can you elaborate on that? Or
Yeah, actually, I got the idea originally from in the tarot deck, they got the magician card, and it's got all the magician's tools and all that kind of thing, and over his head is the infinity sign. I was looking at this one day, and I thought, the magician's tools looked like a lot like a painter's tool, like a palette knife, and, where they've got a dagger and et cetera, et cetera.
The turpentine and the
right.
water,
Plus
I
the
guess,
fact
with
that
acrylic.
both are like conjurers of a sort.
Yeah.
And at first I was just going to put a big canvas in the back with kind of a slopped-on infinity thing, and I thought, oh no, I can do better than that. I had this idea.
Well, that's
the
much
infinity.
better. That's much better than that. I didn't realize it was more mystical. See, this kind of gives me an insight into the work.
Makes you think, huh?
Now, is that a mug of coffee you got there? Or?
Yeah. I'm very heavy into coffee.
Coffee is good. Coffee
right.
good. It's one of the last, legal, just pushed on you, just stimulants that there is in the world, and I think everybody should drink coffee probably until they're about ready to throw up. I'm sure Juan Valdez would agree with me. No, but anyway, okay, we have another painting over here. Could you tell us about it?
Well, that's Duncan. Some may know Duncan from Spiny Norman.
I know him. He was supposed to be a guest, and I'm glad we finally got him on. Everybody, Duncan is on the show. If you've been following along in the show, you know what that means, and if you haven't been following along, you should. Okay, could you tell us a little about that?
Well, that's Duncan. I wanted to put something musical in his because he's so into music. He's the music connection, but which is why there's the musical angels there. But,
yeah,
that's that story.
See, I didn't even notice the instruments. I saw the angels, and I thought, they got instruments. Now, why did you pick cherubs, like little cherubs for them? Is it like a gothical type thing?
Oh, yeah, it's just kind of,
Knowing Duncan and to be, well, not a gothic personality, but if there ever was one,
Yeah, that's actually more of just a painting reference. You see a lot of, as far as, I was wanting to put something that related to music in it, and I kind of went back and forth with a few things, and then thought, well, this will work, which is just
Duncan,
kind of a classical
for
thing.
all of you who don't follow along, Duncan is, in case you just got here, this is Gizmosis. We're talking to David Goodrich, and this is Duncan. He is a music shop, how you say, proprietor. And this guy's heavily into music, and as the painting will show, which you just saw, if you hadn't tuned in just now, is a painting of Duncan. Anyway, I hear you had a showing recently.
Well, yeah, I've had a few recently. I had a one-man show over at or actually it's a two-person show. Me and Lori Erickson over at a place called The Late Show.
And I saw this. It was good.
Did you?
Yeah.
Great.
One painting in particular caught my eye, Saint Dirt.
Oh, yeah?
Can you tell us about that one?
Well, that one is, well, you know who that's Kurt. The likeness is a little fuzzier than some because it's been like a long time since I've seen it.
To protect the
just
innocence of the...
Right, right. But thematically, it sort of relates to the Saint Sebastian paintings. You know, the guy that's shot full of arrows.
Yeah.
That you see all the time.
Now this Dirt guy is like a local musician for an unknown band that was in the early thrash days in Kansas City, about '82. If anybody's out there can remember that, or can even remember what I said 5 minutes ago, then you'll probably take great interest in this. Okay, do you have any showings coming up or anything like that?
No, I don't now. I'm preparing to move to Chicago next month, so it's like I've kind of haven't tried to pursue anything since the last one I was in.
Have you got anything going in Chicago yet, or?
Not yet. I've got a few resumes out, lingering around the galleries out there, but not many responses yet.
Okay. Now, one final quick question. I know you did a series of paintings associated with William Burroughs. Could you tell us about that?
Well,
exactly how that
actually,
happened?
yeah, that was a painting that I did, and he shot a hole in it for me.
It was a painting of William Burroughs.
Right.
And he shot with a
Right.
shotgun. William Burroughs.
That's right. Should have brought that
Shotgun
one
holes.
along. I didn't even think of it, but
So you
This is
collaborated
true.
in a way.
that's right. Went out to the outhouse in Lawrence, and he blew a hole right in it for me.
Oh, man. Isn't that
Lots
against
of
the
fun.
zoning laws?
We
Who
forgot to
cares?
ask.
Well, okay. Well, thank you a lot, David Goodrich. We'll be looking for your paintings coming out of Chicago now. And right next here, a flood of musical sounds from Crazy River.
Where you like me, my friend, you remember.
Ladies and gentlemen, Crazy River. Save it for the end. Okay. Right now, we have with us the people who run a venue called and I don't mean the venue, it's called the Rumba Box. The Rumba Box used to be known as another name, the Human Observation Lab, and they took it over, and they're putting on some hopping-in events, and we're here to interview them tonight. Let's get some names here, and let's have a big warm welcome for the people from Rumba Box. Rumba Box. All right. Okay, and you are the people from Rumba Box, and your names are?
Stephanie.
Jim.
Jim.
And Jim. Well, that's
This
easy.
is Debbie.
And Debbie, okay.
Couldn't bring Mike. He's not walking.
Now, like in bridge, is Debbie the dummy, or
She's the one with the cards on the table who doesn't do anything.
Oh, okay, that's good. Very good. You caught the bridge reference. Mark down a point there. Okay.
Right.
Tell us about the Rumba Box, how it got its beginning. Jim.
Come on, Jim.
Kansas City needed a place for all ages to go and see music, so we started it.
That's good. There's a crying need in this town, don't you think, for a place for the kids to go that's non-alcoholic and just full of music. I mean, what could be more creative, right?
Exactly.
What kind of bands have you had there? You have what names? Like
Scads. Oodles.
We had 13 bands play Sunday. We had a benefit concert.
13. Could you name off some of them? Can we get some name droppers going here?
Hellcat Trio. Downside. Young Johnny Carson Story. Seed. Scram.
Warwick.
Warwick. There's a
Warwick.
band called Warwick.
Yeah.
Yes, there's a band called Warwick. Boys
And-
Live.
Boys Live.
Boys Life.
Boys Life. And are these all from town here?
Yeah, they were all local.
All right.
But we're
Well-
not only doing local bands. Right,
You-
Steph?
Right.
Well,
What's
what
going
kind
on
of bands
tomorrow?
are you doing from across the country?
We've got Ed Hall coming, 15.
Ed Hall. Hey, catch Ed Hall. Ed
Shelter.
Hall. Good.
Shelter is coming.
Krishna,
And
Krishna.
I have a date, August 18th, Shelter.
Okay. Now, where's this place located? Before we get into dates here,
Okay.
let's get a location here.
1012 McGee. Downtown.
1012
Beautiful
McGee.
downtown Kansas City.
Okay. Now, normally, what time you start a show? What about
10,
10.
10:30.
9:30, sundown.
9:30 until about midnight or something like that?
Until they're done playing.
Yeah, 1,
And
1:30.
the admission price is generally low, probably, isn't it?
$5, $6.
See, that's low. I mean, for $5-6, you could
You can
barely
see 3
eat.
bands.
You could barely
We're an
eat
unprofitable
somewhere.
organization.
Now, what
No
gave you
profit.
the idea to do this? Anybody?
There's a great local scene here in Kansas City, and people need to know
And
about it.
it needs support.
That's
It
why
needs a
we're
lot of
here.
support.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, do you have any upcoming shows coming up where people should know besides that one you mentioned already?
Well, starting next week, Friday the 30th, we have The Grift with Young Johnny Carson Story. And the following night is Transylvania 2000.
We had them on the show last week.
A very
Thank you
good
very
band.
much.
Tenderloin is going to be there. with
I saw them
Downside.
the other night.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
And some out-of-town acts coming. Shelter, I already said.
With
Zuzu's.
108.
Yeah. Zuzu's Pedals. Ed Hall in September.
What's the 108 thing?
They're with Shelter.
More
More Krishna Core.
Krishna Core.
We have
Well, it's just so there's just all you're presenting a wide spectrum of music, right? Just
trying to.
what kind of turnout have you had? Had a good turnout lately, or is it people apathetic to the idea? They're not used to it, or are they
Confused.
going for it? What seems to be the source of the confusion?
We have lack of money for advertising. This will help.
Well, hopefully shows like this, and you people out there, I know a long time people have been complaining in Kansas City there is no place to go to see all ages shows, and here's one right in your face. So there it is, you know. I mean, go on out there. Now, tell me about this benefit you had just the other day.
One of the owners was struck down by a hit and run.
Mike Check. You all
Yes.
know him.
and he lost his business in the flood on the boulevard. And so we had a benefit for him to help raise him some money for his hospital bills.
Now, he got shot?
No,
It was a hit and run.
Hit and run.
Oh, hit and run.
He got staples put in his head,
That's the big
broken
thing.
cervix. Yeah.
So, I don't mean to make light of this in any way, but is there any place, like, if people want to make donations for this guy that they could write or?
There are donation cans set up in all the local Westport record stores, and there is a fund set up through Commerce Bank.
Uh-huh. I see our cameraman Mark is giving us the one signal here. Briefly, is there anything you'd like to say about your place, as, you know, just to spread the word, that you would like to say right now?
Support Kansas City music.
And we're looking for the owner of a white Ford pickup truck with a Mike Check-sized dent in it. It got a prize.
Anything
rock.
else? Punk rock. Okay, we hope to be hearing more from the Roma Box and going down there. Everybody here is probably, you know.
What was the address again?
What's the
1012
address?
McGee,
1012 McGee.
downtown.
That's downtown where the Human Observation Lab used to be.
Free parking?
On the street.
Free parking on the street.
Tomorrow we die, so tonight we rumba.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, the people from the Rumba Box. Jim, and Stephanie, and of course Deborah. Of course, I'd like to get you know you better, Deborah, but she looks so good now. Ooh, but she's made out of wood now. Okay, and now we'll hear the musical sounds of Crazy Hurrah. Crazy River, ladies and gentlemen. Now hold on here. Do you guys want to do an interview or another song?
What would you like?
Let's have another song. We've never had 3 songs. Come on, can you guys do it?
Let's how about Ice Fun?
You got 5 minutes.
Is that cool?
All right, encore, encore. Woo! Double, double. All right, quickly now, Crazy River. We have here Anthony on guitar. Say hi, Anthony.
Hi, Anthony.
All right, and we have Jim. No, that was the other bunch. Say goodbye to Joey. When are you guys playing next?
We're playing Davies, Hurricane. Davies, Hurricane. We're playing the Rumba Box too, by the way, August 20th. Very, very cool place.
All right, come and see these guys. They're the only band who's ever done 3 songs on Gizmosis. Crazy River.
Watch for our CD in August.
Come on up, everybody up on stage here. Crazy River. And be sure and see them at the Rumba Box, which those guys play at. And that's right. Tall people in front, short people back. That's right. Say, where did you guys come up with the name Crazy River?
Oh, I don't know. It just kind of came about. We'd gone through a list of many names.
All the floods going on.
All the floods. All right. Thank you. Good night. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Night, John boy. Hi, Kelly.